Le'Veon Bell's revenge week. So, Brandon, the Chiefs being favored by almost 3 touchdowns over the Jets is blank.
Disrespectful. This is going to be the first time that I picked the Jets all year. The Jets will cover. J-E-T-S. Jets, Jets, Jets. Let's go. Stop disrespecting the Jets, guys. Tired of it.
Prop man.
Brandon, you got the right word, but for the wrong reason. I also said disrespectful, but it's disrespectful because this line opened at 21.5. It is now 19.5, which means America is betting on the Jets. What? America's moved the line in the Jets' favor? What utter disrespect to the defending champion Kansas City Chiefs and Wilds. What disrespect to my tiers, where we have the one team at the very top playing the one team at the very bottom. This should be a 27.5-point line, Wilds. It's disrespectful to the Chiefs.
27.5. All right, so I've got two things. One, Brandon, can you lose us with the idea that you respect the Jets? Because before we got these like fancy foam things here, you had a bunch of framed jerseys. Meanwhile, you got your own Jets jersey sitting on the ground next to your slippers that you pull up every time. So don't tell me you respect the Jets or you treat it like your jersey like
I got all kinds of jerseys. Jets, Jets.
Look, you got every one of your other jerseys is framed on the wall. I think it's a big game for Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence got at Boston College today. Like, let me tune into the Jets Chiefs, see how my future could turn out. Could I go with a team that's really well built and beat Patrick Mahomes, win MVP, win a championship? Or I'm not that different from Sam Darnold, hate to break it to everybody, and just get annihilated. So I think the Jets need to have a solid performance because Trevor Lawrence will be watching.
And then you have the LA Dodgers after 32 years getting it done. And then he goes on and on Twitter and says, you know what? You know what to do, the Rams. Well, what about the Chargers? Kyle Kuzma, come on, give this guy some love. Give this team some love, man.
Chargers?
Golly.
The Chargers?
Yeah, the Chargers. What happened to them?
Hey, Rich Paul tweeted out that Anthony Edwards is going to have his pro day, which I like, and it's going to be televised. I like it. I like sort of taking a page from the NFL draft. Here's the problem. NBA pro days, pretty boring. Got a guy like me running around in a pair of New Balance running shoes, sorry Kawhi, and running 3 cone drills. Not exciting. So I'd like to change it with King of the Court. You take 5 retired player or kind of retired players and make Anthony Edwards play King of the Court. Here's the gauntlet you have to go through. First up, Diesel Mike Bibby. Second, White Chocolate Jason Williams. Then you got to play Jamal Crawford. Then you got to play our guy Steven Jackson. And then the final boss, Kevin Garnett. And I think you need everything you need to know about how good Anthony Edwards is.
All right, listen here, America. We're down to only football to gamble on. Baseball, we gave you 6 straight winners in the World Series and the MVP to boot. But now that we only have football to gamble on, we got to do a little more exotics. So I'm going to teach you very quickly about teasers right here, and it applies to tonight's game. Teaser, you can add or subtract 6 points to a line, but you have to pair it with another game. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Falcons +2. We're going to tease them up to +8. No Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. We're going to pair that on Sunday with the Packers. They're -7. We're going to tease them down to -1. So your teaser of the week is the Falcons tonight +8, and then the Packers -1. Win some money, America.
I like that.
I literally still don't understand any part of that. Hey, guys, in 2017, the Jets were chugging along. Josh McCown was their quarterback. They were 5-11. They're always 5-11. Draft is coming up, and we learned yesterday, guess who they brought in? A guy by the name of Patrick Mahomes. They brought him in. They interviewed him. They liked him. They let him go. And guess what? With the 6th overall pick in the 2017 draft, the New York Jets selected Jamal Adams. Well, let's fast forward to today. Jets are 0-7. Their quarterback looks lost, and Jamal Adams no longer plays for the Jets. So all's terrible that ends terribly with the New York Jets. Time now for a little drawing a blank as we quickly move. Hey, that's it. It's 2 days. I only give 2 days of picking on them. Tomorrow we'll pick on someone else. How about Baker? It's an easy target. Baker and the Browns getting set to host the Raiders Sunday on Fox. First game for the Browns without OBJ, who's out for the year with the torn ACL. All right, Brandon, Baker's first game without Odell will be blank.
Intriguing, Jenna. It's not because Odell isn't a great talent and he can't go in and make plays for this team. It's they didn't know how to use him. And I truly believe it takes pressure off of the play caller. It takes pressure off of Baker Mayfield. So I want to see who this Baker Mayfield guy is. Take out Odell. Now let's see if you can get it done going through your offense.
Yeah. Yeah, the answer is it will be haterific. Because much like Dave Chappelle's Great Player Haters Ball, no matter what happens, there will be folks on this very show finding a way to hate on people. So if the Browns play great without Odell, Jenna Wolf will come in as doing her best Silky Johnson impersonation and say, see, they didn't need Odell all along. And if the Browns play poorly and lose, Brandon Marshall will come in with his best Buck Nasty impersonation and say, see, Baker Mayfield stinks. So win or lose, the Browns will find a way to be hated on by the very folks I work with every day. No, you painted yourself into that corner.
Hey, remember when LeBron went to Miami and he tried to be like mean LeBron and it just didn't work, and later on he was like, I'm a happy guy. That doesn't really work with me playing the villain. That's where I think Baker's at. I think Baker needs to have fun, so I went DMX worthy, and I think he's going to have another fun quote like this one from Sunday. Take a listen.
You know, it's just the necessary mindset of doing whatever it takes to win. You know, it's having to, after that first quarter, stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Like, oh no, that's just how Rough Riders roll.
Take the Raiders. Take the Raiders. Take the Raiders.
I'm with you, Brandon.
Haters.
I love it.
Just everything on the Raiders. Everything on the Raiders. On to Buffalo now. Bills set to host the ice-cold Patriots. Sorry, K-Man. They've lost 3 in a row for the first time since 2002, the year Nick was born. But, Brandon, a Patriots loss to the Bills would be blank.
Not surprising. Right now, the Patriots aren't a good team, and they're actually sloppy. You got to look at what they're doing in all 3 phases of the game. We've never seen a Bill Belichick team play so bad and so sloppy and give terrible effort. So it won't be surprising. And I also still believe in the Buffalo Bills. I think this is a good team. I was high on them before the season started. I still believe they can get it done. Brian Daboll grabs his young quarterback, tells him, listen, young man, just go through your progressions, calm down, relax, and go throw it on rhythm. That's what happens.
A Patriots loss to the Bills would be flammable. And by flammable, I mean it would precede a fire sale. If the Patriots lose to the Bills, Stephon Gilmore is being shopped. One of the McCourties is being shopped. I could imagine one of their offensive linemen will be shopped. Now, I don't think they will lose to the Bills. So just because something's flammable doesn't mean it will light on fire. It just means it can.
That's true.
So they would be flammable. If they lose to the Bills, there's going to be a fire sale in New England Wilds.
I like that.
Okay, rainy day in Buffalo. So we got to be, I think we're just going to be running the ball. If we lose bad, it's going to be pretty ugly for us. If we win bad, I'm okay with it. Either way, we're fine. We got the Bills again because the Bills have the 3rd toughest schedule in the NFL, if we can take a look at it. We know that Miami's not going to do anything with their rookie quarterback. We know the Jets are the Jets. So this is a tough schedule, and we got them again in December.
What does that mean,
so even if we lose this game, I think we're okay.
I just explained it.
You know what it means.
The Jets.
It is Tua time in Miami. The rookie set to make his first start. Spent the bye week preparing for a cross-country showdown with the Rams Sunday on Fox. So, Brandon, I'm sure you remember your first career start. Nerves, maybe a little. So, Tua's first career start will be blank.
Ho, 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 ho. Baptism by fire. Listen, Jenna, there's Reggie White, and then there's Aaron Darnold when you talk about disruptors at the defensive line. This is what you want to do to your young quarterback. Maybe it's a great play. Nick, you always talk about this coach being one of your favorite coaches. He's smart. He knows what he's doing.